This is Alisa from Alisa's Transmuting Tarot Facebook page. So, once again, we're doing a collective reading for this week. So, there are several things that I would like us to do. Basically, I have the whole plan. First of all, this video is going to take about, I hope, about 20 minutes. I'm going to try to make it as short as possible. The reading that I'm doing today, this is a collective tarot reading, plus I'm going to use one divination tool. And I'm going to be looking at the upcoming week. So starting Tuesday, right? Because it's basically the end of Monday right now. So starting Tuesday, the 9th of February, and until the 15th of February. Now, one thing, by the way, guys, one thing that I want to just very quickly warn you about. I don't know if you've noticed this, but like lately, you know, after I started doing these videos more regularly, you know, I got some stalkers, basically. I don't know, I guess it means that my videos just increased so much in popularity that now I have my own personal stalkers. Like, I don't know. But honestly, so the idea is that each week, when I do these live videos, those people appear under some fake profiles, and they start, so if somebody comments, those people also start commenting and offering their like intuitive services slash services of doing some curses or love curses or whatever else. So honestly, guys, like my advice to you, honestly, I'd rather stay away from such people. So I do encourage you to just focus on the video and disregard any potential strange stalking people here. I do, you know, I usually block them and delete their messages, but then the next week they create new fake profiles and they're like, ta-da, here we are. So, I don't know. Hopefully it's gonna stop. Anyway, okay, let's see. What else did I want to tell you? Okay, so once again, so we're doing tarot messages, right? So I'm gonna pull 3 cards from tarot, and then I created specifically for this week and for this energy, basically, some messages connected to love. So basically, as you can see by my appearance, kind of fancy appearance today, I would like to celebrate today several things. It's actually like several things at the same time. So first of all, thing that I feel very happy about and very blessed to behold, I guess, and to experience is that my Facebook page reached right now over 100 people. And so this is Alisa's Transmuting Tarot Facebook page. And so I'm extremely excited and very happy and very grateful, and it's super flattering that so many people wanted to, you know, to be part of this community, to join this group, and they were curious and interested in my content. So I was very, very happy. So this is definitely something that I'm celebrating, and I'm even thinking of creating something extra to celebrate it even more. Another thing is, of course, the upcoming St. Valentine's Day that is happening this week, right? On the 14th of February, which is Sunday. So, and you know, like some people are like, oh, I'm single, so I'm not gonna celebrate. You know what? Like, I'm single and I am gonna celebrate because I'm like, I love myself. What can I do? I'm just gonna appreciate myself and love myself even more than every day. So like it's like every occasion is a good occasion to love yourself even more. This is my philosophy. Oh yes, and the third thing that I'm personally celebrating is the Chinese New Year. So guys, happy upcoming New Year to all those who didn't receive my wishes yet. So I wish you all the best in this new year. And so yeah, and you know, so this week on, let's see, the 12th of February is Friday, so the 11th is Thursday. So on the 11th of February is going to be full moon. And I believe that this new year is connected with this full moon. So basically it's like the day after the full moon, I guess, is the Chinese New Year. I'm guessing this is how it works. Anyway, so yeah, so we're having this week, sorry, did I say full moon? No, sorry, new moon. So we're having new moon on Thursday the 11th, and then the next day we're having the Chinese New Year. So again, 2 more reasons to celebrate. For me, any occasion is good enough for celebration. So yeah, so let's definitely celebrate. I hope you're also feeling energized and happy and motivated. And Mercury retrograde, doesn't work against your motivation. Let's see what else I wanted to say. Oh yes, so let's very quickly recap last week because I always do this. So last week we had 3 cards from Tarot, and this was 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, and there was Hierophant. Now, for me, honestly, this reading was exactly right. I would say it was pretty much, exactly like it was in the reading. So at the beginning of the week, I did have a lot of discussions and trying to understand each other. There was a lot of conversations basically happening with people. It was kind of back and forth, back and forth. Then there was this moment when I kind of started still, after receiving some information, I started wondering, should I do this? Should I do that? So there was this moment of verification. And then finally, by the end of the week, I did feel some kind of clarity. I wouldn't say that it was in my case, that it's I had a specific question, and by the end of the week, this question got answered, so to say. It was a little bit more the energy was uncertain, especially the first half of the week, for sure. And by the end of the week, there was this moment of clarity. I would say that yesterday, probably the energy generally settled down the most. And so I felt oh, okay, things are clear. So this is how it was for me. And then we also, because I pulled 2 more cards, extra advice, or, something, cards that could be showing the energy for last week. And it was about happiness. And I would say that last week was very happy for me. I did, connect a lot with people from the past, and I had a lot of, great time, and I was just honestly enjoying myself. And also there was a card about resting and relaxing, and I must admit, at the beginning I didn't really listen to that advice because I kind of have some issues sometimes with just allowing myself to relax and rest. But by the end of the week, I definitely felt oh, I should have listened to that advice. And so by the end, around Saturday, basically by weekend, I really felt okay, you know what? It's time to listen to my own advice, rest and relax. And I did that, and it definitely helped. So for me, it was definitely, I would say, pretty accurate reading. And definitely, the fun continues when it comes to Mercury retrograde. I still feel exactly like I'm literally living, classical Mercury retrograde. And I noticed, what I was very happy about? I was happy that somehow I just, I guess, I now kind of reached a kind of higher level of being patient. So by now I'm just looking at those things in a more philosophical way, because I kind of already by now got used to the fact that I have to redo things 2 or 3 times because it's Mercury retrograde is about redoing things, like let's do it again, let's do it again. And so somehow, you know, the first time I do something, I either forget something or I make some mistake or something goes wrong or whatever, and I just have to correct it and do it over and over again. And so by now I'm just like, oh, okay, that's fine. I need to do it 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times again. Well, and I must admit, it also taught me to be more careful in terms of, you know, like saving documents several times or like copying them many times, something like that. So I feel like when it comes to this, I definitely, like Mercury retrograde definitely has taught me so far to be more, not like diligent, but more, you know, goal, no, not goal oriented, more detail oriented, being more like, okay, let's save it, let's double save it, let's triple save it. And, you know, I create plans like this one so that I don't forget anything. So I kind of create this whole thing to help me pay more attention to details. And yeah, I would say it's pretty good. And like I say, I feel like I'm a little bit more patient now. So yes, so let's go to the reading for the upcoming week. Let me see if I wanted to add anything else. No. Okay, so we're moving to the reading. Now, this is going to be the collective reading for the upcoming week from Tuesday, the 9th of February, until the end of Monday, the 15th of February, 2021. Let's see. Oops. Okay, let's try again. Okay, guys, I feel like cards started flying. So what can we expect for the collective? Okay, let's see. Oh my god, this card flew out just a second ago. I put it back into the deck and it still found its way out. So clearly it was meant to be. All right, okay, guys. Wow. Okay, guys, I don't know. Like, I just suddenly felt something. Okay. I don't want to say it's a love reading, but it kind of feels like love is in the air. I mean, look at that. It's literally in the air. Okay. So, first of all, let's look at the back of the deck energy, because this shows what we're feeling at the moment, right now, where we are, our current energy at the moment. Oh, and I just wanted to say that, you know, maybe it's not that we're having Saint Valentine's Day this Sunday for nothing. Maybe. Love is in the air. I don't know. But here's what I see. So, back of the deck energy is the Nine of Cups. So, what we're feeling at the moment, guys, we're feeling very happy. At least this is what I'm feeling for sure. And I hope you're feeling the same. So, the energy is basically this is a wish coming true. So, if you're not seeing, let's say, in your 3D reality, like physical reality yet, that your wish came true already, then at least it has manifested or it has realized in your energy on some energetic level, or in 5D, so to say, as people say. So yeah, it's like a definite feeling of satisfaction, great happiness. This is a person, even if it's not a wish that came true, it's like a person is just feeling very happy. It's like someone who is experiencing like full happiness, full joy. And this person is just sitting there and be like I don't even want to move or do anything, because like I have everything that I wanted. It's like all my wishes came true. I'm just so happy. I'm so excited. I'm so joyful. This is like honestly like full happiness. I love this card, to be honest. I was just looking at it yesterday. Anyway, so the first card of our reading for this upcoming week. I mean, honestly, it starts pretty strong. So we have, okay, can you see it? The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a situation when we have a person who comes into our life and basically offers us love. Now, of course, you know, it can be love in different forms. It can be love in the form of friendship. It can be love in the form of, well, in this particular case, I wouldn't exactly say partnership. Or if somebody does offer you partnership with this energy, this partnership might not be very strong because it's a little bit more like romantic, and this type of partnership is not very, you know, grounded. It's not very like stable, 3D reality stable. But to be honest, I rather feel here some kind of like emotion. So I do feel like it's most probably going to be either romantic or in terms of friendship. Basically, kind of similar energy to this one in terms of that it's about emotional fulfillment. So somebody just shows up in your life and is like, hey, why don't I just love you in any shape or form that you accept? I can be your friend. I can be a lover. I can be, I don't know, your partner, husband, whatever. So, or wife. So, yeah, just someone really nice shows up and offers us something really nice too. However, the next card is the Four of Pentacles, guys. Now, the Four of Pentacles is basically, I mean, these cards, of course, have several meanings, of course, but I feel like in this specific case, it's about fear. This is a person who is very, very fearful, and they're like closing their heart. This is someone who is very scared of being hurt, romantically speaking. This, you know, this card can also indicate a person who is stingy. I mean, financially. But again, in this specific case, I really feel like it's all about the heart. Honestly, like the whole reading, I only see heart issues here, nothing else, just the heart. And so here, I do feel like, basically to me, it feels like we might get triggered. You know, sometimes in life, like when we have a lot of difficult situations, a lot of difficult situations in relationships, when we did not feel particularly loved in the past by other people, regardless of whether we're talking about romantic love or love from our close people or our friends or basically our environment. You know, when we actually, and we often say like, oh, I wish I was really, really loved. I wish, I wish, I wish. And then our wish comes true. And then we get triggered and we're like, oh my God, somebody loves me. Oh, this is like horrible. I just need to run away. So this is, and honestly, I know it sounds a little bit strange, but like I would say 99% of population on planet Earth probably reacts to such situations like this if they previously had a lot of those, you know, heart wounds, basically. And so I do feel like, you know, some nice person might show up and might be offering us love in any form, and we might be just really scared and being like, oh, what if this, oh, sorry, what if this person is gonna hurt me again? What if I'm not good enough? What if I'm not lovable enough? What if I'm gonna fall in love with this person and then they're gonna find out that I'm not good enough and then they're gonna dump me? You know, like all those things, like such issues. However, at the end of this reading, I do see a major arcana card, kind of like last week, by the way. And this major arcana card is, Oh my god, yeah, there's like a lot of synchronicities here. Okay, this major arcana card is called Strength. Now, again, as all cards, this card has several meanings, but one of those meanings is that this card represents opening up your heart. And as you can see here above her head, there is this infinity sign, right? And I kind of have something, not exactly, but something a little bit similar to infinity sign on my ring. So, I mean, it cannot be a coincidence, right? So we have strength. So, opening up our heart. And, first of all, because it's Major Arcana card, I would say that the probability that we will be able to overcome this fear, this feeling of being triggered, and that we will be able to open our heart is very high. Most probably, we'll be able to do that. And another thing is that it might require kinda a lot of strength from us, but it also means that we do have enough strength. Because literally, this card indicates, I mean, look, the card represents a lady, a woman, who tames a lion. So, do you think she has enough strength? Yes, she does. I mean, in fact, she has a lot of strength to do even like stronger things or greater things. So, absolutely, she's like on fire. So, definitely. So honestly, it's like I just see here complete love reading basically. It's like we are already in this energy. I would say it's like we're open here at the moment already for receiving this love. This is what I hear, and this is what I feel very strongly right now. It's like because energetically this loving energy is already here, and we are also open, to receive it. So this is like already this feeling of like, yeah, like we feel like this is something that has already happened. Like we already got our wish, it already came true. Which is actually a perfect energy for manifestation, for a good manifestation. And then I do see someone coming into our lives, us feeling a little bit scared by this, but then overcoming this fear and opening up our heart. And probably things are things are gonna develop from there. One more thing, guys, when it comes to like the general advice, I would say. So when it comes to strength, strength also indicates that some things may take some time. And so I feel like, first of all, like I said, it might require some strength, but also some time a little bit, to overcome your fears and your feeling of being triggered and open your heart. But also, to me, this card indicates that it's probably more advisable to take things slow. Not to jump immediately into some new relationship or something, especially if you've just got out of the previous one or something like this, or if you've just met this person. Basically, just don't be impulsive, especially because, let me remind you for the billionth time, we're still having a Mercury retrograde, and it's really the worst possible time to meet new people right now. So honestly, like the general advice is that I would wait for the beginning of new relationships, like romantic relationships, or really any relationships, until after the 21st of February. But if someone does come into your life right now, obviously, like there is no need to say like go away or something, right? But just I would advise you to take things slow, to be like, okay, let's get to know each other, let's understand each other's energy, blah blah blah, and then kind of going step by step. Oh, I see. My mom commenting. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. Okay. And one more thing that I wanted to add here, we have number 8, right? And isn't it interesting that number 8 has this shape, which is the same as the infinity sign? Isn't it crazy? And some people say that number 8, numerologically speaking, means that you need to take risk, and you need to be bold. And I mean, honestly, clearly you'll be able to take this risk and be bold and strong enough to open your heart. So yeah, honestly, very exciting. I'm very curious, guys, like when you live your week, if something similar happens in your life, obviously do let me know down in the comments how your week unfolded, because I'm always curious how it works, in your specific lives, because it is a general reading, right? For some people it's going to be friendship, for some people it's going to be romantic love, for some people, it might be even, I don't know, maybe you're even gonna see someone on the internet and you're gonna be like, oh my god, this person is so cool, and then you'll be like, oh, I'm scared to chat with this person, and then you're gonna be like, no, I'm opening up to this person and I'm gonna write to them via social media or something. I mean, this is also possible, right? So yeah, so let me know. Anyway, let's move. Let me put some like to my mom's comment. All right. And let's move to our messages. So love messages for this upcoming week. So I have this container, which I'm gonna use, and I have these messages. So I'm gonna shuffle them, and I'm gonna pick, I think, 1 or 2 messages. We'll see how it goes. Oops, okay, that's too much. All right, I'm gonna shuffle them. Okay, 1 already came out. Let me see if anything else. Okay, yeah, 2 messages it is. Okay, guys, so they have, and you know what, I remember I was cutting this one out and I thought, wow, it has kind of a funny shape. Doesn't really resemble a heart, but for me it's heart. What can I do? Oh, and this one, yeah, also, but it's fine. 2 very unique, unusual hearts. All right, so the first message says, okay, it says, I love you very much, always have, always will. And I feel like, so it can be a message from somebody who you know. So okay, let's be honest, now we have the division, because some people are single and some people are in relationships. So if you're in a relationship, it might be like a message of your partner's soul, basically. If you are single, it might be a message from somebody in your life who you know and who you're romantically interested, or it could be a message from somebody who is coming soon. So that's also possible. I feel like it could be a message from some kind of soulmate that is upcoming soon. So to me, this kind of works like that. And it says, I love you very much. I always have and I always will. So yeah, that's why I feel like it's a soulmate, because it feels like even if you haven't met before in reality or in this lifetime, your souls know each other. So you might have this like instant recognition of the person. And the next message that I have says, oh my god, guys, I love this one. And I remember when I was channeling this one, I thought, wow, this is funny. And here we go. It says, you thought you loved before? Oh no, my dear. The best is yet to come. You'll see. Okay, so let me read this again. You thought you loved before? Oh no, my dear, the best is yet to come. You'll see. So clearly, this person entering our life is going to be something special. So if you felt in the past like you really, really loved, and maybe you were, I want to say betrayed for some reason. Maybe some of you feel like you were betrayed or something. But basically, if you feel like your love was not reciprocated, or like you were unlucky in love or something like this, but you felt like, oh, but I really, really loved that person, you know, my heart was open at that person, blah blah blah. Like I feel like in comparison to that person, it's gonna be nothing. You're gonna be like, what? And I think this could be exactly the reason, because you might feel very strong immediate love or attraction towards this person, and like instant recognition of the soulmate. And because of that, because it might be so strong, because of that you might be triggered, because it often happens like this. When something happens on such deep level, we're like, oh my god, what is happening, right? So, but don't worry, these readings are for you to be prepared, right, emotionally and maybe even technically. You know, so if something like this happens, don't freak out. Don't be like, oh my god, what should I do, what should I do? What you should do is you should work on opening up your heart. This is the advice of the week, basically. And it feels like you're going to succeed, because the cards really confirm this. So definitely, guys, I mean, like Saint Valentine's Day, like I know that it's still yet to come, but I feel like the energy of love is already here. So do let me know, yeah, how your week goes. I'm now finishing, so basically this is it for the reading. Remember that, as always, this has been, or this was actually a collective reading, right? So it is gonna resonate for some of you, it is not gonna resonate for others. It depends on your specific personal situation. If you do want to have like a personal reading specifically on your situation, specifically on your life, then please connect with me via Alisa's Transmuting Tarot Facebook page. I also have a YouTube channel, so you can check it out as well. And I'll be happy to support and guide you. And yeah, basically this is it. Remember to celebrate. Once again, I want to say a huge thank you to all the subscribers of my Facebook page, and I want to celebrate the fact that we reached this mark of 100 people and even more at the moment. And once again, Happy New Chinese Year this upcoming week, and Happy New Moon, and Happy St. Valentine's Day. I wish you lots of love. Remember that love, any kind of love, always begins with self-love. So I wish you that more than anything. And have a great week, guys. Thank you. Bye, guys.